Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel. I am Melly and this is Imbody Tarot, and in today's quick card reading we are going to figure out your focus in March predictions. Overall, what's the vibe for March? Where should you focus on your energy for March? What you should embody for March? March. Who are you becoming in the month of March? As you can see, we do have 3 piles and 3 crystals for you to choose from. Each pile and crystal resonates with a particular message and energy that is provided just for you. In some cases, you could be drawn to more than 1 pile or crystal. That's perfectly fine. All that means is that your spirit team, your energy, your message is in multiple piles, and I welcome you. I invite you to listen to both those messages. Okay. Pile number 1 resonates with this fire quartz. Pile number 2 resonates with this Caribbean calcite. Pile number 3 resonates with this moss agate. Once you've selected your pile of crystal that you resonate most with, I will have the timestamp listed in the pinned comment and in the description box. So click on it and I'll see what you're reading. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. And in today's card reading, we are going to figure out what is your energy for March, whether it's a prediction, what you embody, or what your focus should be on for this month, okay? So if you resonated most with this fire quartz crystal, then this reading is for you, or you are in the right spot. But if you want to claim this message, go ahead and like or comment your pile, and then we will tap into the energy, okay? First, I'm going to use some oracle messages, okay? So let's figure out what is your energy going to be focusing on for this month. And these decks are astral. So it will tell you what area of life you will be focusing on or you should focus on, okay? Ooh, let's take these 2, well, these 3. So we have rebirth, transformation. We have ascendance, and then we have Leo. Okay, so this month for you is you figuring out who you want to become, who you are, how you're going to shine, and how you're going to cultivate attention, okay? 5 energy represents challenges. It's a fork in the road for the most part. 8 is mastering, and then 27 is completion. So you're going to make a very big decision on your life path for this month, and it's going to elevate where you're going to go in life. So the trajectory of your life is going to change this month. You have a very important decision that you need to make that's going to make you do a complete 180 of how you show up in this world. But it leads to who you are at your core and how you present yourself to the world. The Leo energy is performance, is courageous, it's the energy of illumination, is creativity, is showmanship for the most part. So you will be getting attention, whether it's unwanted or it is definitely, you know, calculated. And literally it says shine on this card. If you look at it right here at the bottom, it says shine. So you will be getting some type of attention for the most part. When we see the ascendant energy, this energy is all about how you show up in this world, how people see you. It's the first energy, it's the first house energy, it's the energy of self. And Pluto energy is all about transformation. It's not really like what people tell you that you are, is who you now tell the world that you are. So I feel like you're going to be stepping out your comfort zone, and because you're going to be pivoting throughout this month or starting a new journey, or you know, making major moves, I feel like you are going to cultivate attention that's going to traject your career or traject yourself. You're going to be recognized by people who you never thought would actually recognize you for the most part, okay? That is the first energy that we're picking up. Now let's figure out why. Why do we get the Leo ascendant and rebirth energy for this reading? The 9 of Wands. You overcame a very difficult situation. And I did see the Devil card, which is releasing codependency energy. You know, because the Devil card upright represents unhealthy attachments. It's unhealthy choices. So I feel like you're going to let go of something that you finally realized wasn't the best for you for the most part. By the way, I am using the Imbody Tarot Deck in this reading, and it's available on my website, imbody.co. What else is going on? The 2 of Wands. I feel like Spirit is forcing you to relook at a situation, revisit something, whether it's a contract, whether it's looking at your email, calling somebody else. It seems you're going to be doubling back, or you should double back. Review a lot. Okay, this month you're reviewing a lot, or you should review a lot. So why is this happening? The death card, there it goes. The transformation and rebirth. You're being forced to strip yourself and get out your head so you can become something bigger and better for this month, you know. But what are you holding on to? Don't hold on to things that's not your burden to carry. You're the magician. You're creating something. So the reason why we're getting this energy for the month of March is because Spirit has something big for you that you haven't really unlocked yet. And Spirit is ready to show you what's the possibilities. What could possibly happen if you just let go and change. If you get out your head. If you could stop self-sabotaging for the most part. The month of March for you is being able to be flexible. The month of March for you is for you to realize that anything's attainable. The month of March for you is you getting out your own head. You getting out your own way. Like, yes, you've been through the worst. Now what? You can see the finish line. You are at the cross path. You're at the railroad tracks. Do you continue to go forward? Do you stop? Do you give up? Those are the decisions you're going to make on the 1st of March, you know, or on the first time you're reading this video, watching this video. The Two of Wands is you not really focusing on the future because you're trying to build, but it's just like at some point you're going to have to put some energy on what's to come for you the next 5 weeks, next 5 months, and the next, you know, few years for the most part. You know, living for now may not be the best for you in this moment. The Death card is all about how do you look at uncomfortable situations in the eye and move forward. Persevere for the most part. How do you change with times? You cannot use old tricks to get new results. That's insanity. And Spirit is trying to tell you that, but for some reason you're not listening, you're not hearing, you're not being mindful of that. And the Eight of Swords is literally the confirmation of you getting out your head. Why do you continuously stay in this predicament or stay in this mindset? Get out this dogma type of mindset. Get out of this scarcity mindset. Get out this mindset where you are the black sheep and realize that you are now in control. And this control is how you communicate with the world. I don't know if you're a singer, performer, you want to become a leader of some sort, you're waiting for a promotion of some sort. I just see you getting a reward. And it's not a reward that you expect because you probably don't feel like you deserve it for the most part. But it's happening. And it's going to happen this month. So brace yourself for it. What else should pile 1 focus or know about their March energy? Spirit, what's to come for pile 1? We have the Tower card. Unstable foundation right now. You'll be picking up the pieces in this month or recognizing what's causing issues within your life. Because the Tower card energy is unexpected changes. That's literally unexpected surprises, right? So either you're picking up the pieces finally, or you're finally getting the reward that you want. Either way, it's going to be unexpected. What else is happening? It's also like Mars energy, so prepare to be more aggressive and more adventurous for the most part. The Wheel of Fortune, changes, divine. Something that you've been praying for a very long time is finally happening for you. But only you will be able to see it if you adjust. So far, we have 4 major arcanas coming out. Some major lessons, major pivots. Things are happening in a very like big energy. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of things. Let me continue real quick. What else is pile 1 should know? My memory's dying, y'all. The Sun card. Knowing that nothing lasts forever and being able to detach easily is popping up. The Six of Wands, traveling could be important for you. Maybe have a major trip planned, or you should go on a trip, relocation, you know, you may be buying a new house or something. And the Queen of Swords communicates. So I'm seeing like big changes happening for you for the most part this month. Big investments happening, but you need to communicate better, get out your mind better, be very clear and concise on what you want and what you need in this lifetime or within March. But sorry about that. So yeah, like I was saying, for you, pile number 1, March energy is all about you just being clear on what you want in life and moving towards it. Not having anything stopping you from your goals, your dreams, your admiration. You just create that environment of, you know, getting what you want and need, not having a scarcity mindset. This month for you is all about you just redefining your life purpose and you showing up, you standing out, you controlling, people who are around you in the boardroom, your work in the room, and you just getting attention. You know, I want to ask, would you be able to capitalize on this energy? Will pile one be able to capitalize on this energy, Spirit? Two of Pentacles, you have the potential to market and negotiate in. You're going to have a energy or a mindset of like innovative for the most part. The Three of Pentacles. I feel like you will be able to capitalize on this moment, but you have to build a strong team in order to get like stability. But you may have to release a lot of like conservative thoughts, you know, and be extremely open to new possibilities, new ways, not sticking by the old, you know. So that's what I have for you, pile number one. I hope this message resonates, and if it does, please let me know. If you're ready for this energy, you want to claim this energy, just say I am ready. Let me know what your story is. And until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. And in today's big card reading, we're going to figure out your March energy. So any predictions, what's to come, what you should focus on, what energy you're embodying, overall, what you should know about your energy for the month of March. If you resonate with this crystal, then this reading is for you. But first, we are going to tap into some oracle messages to see what areas of life you're going to be focusing on. And by doing that, I'm going to use these astro cards to figure out what your energy is. So the first energy is that we have communication, and this is the third house, which represents like short communication. This will be a representation of communicating with family members, close friends, people who you interact with on a daily basis. I feel like some of y'all may want to get a call back from somebody from the past. So you may get unexpected communication from somebody from the past. I'm low-key picking up like loving energy. Because you look at these two birds, they look like two people that's in love. So I feel like your energy for this month, what you should expect or what's probably going to come towards you is the energy of communication, resolving things. It's you looking back at things in the past and figuring out how to fix it, or you're finally getting that call back that you've been waiting for. So something reaching out to you, someone reaching out to you, something that you've been waiting from is coming towards you. We also have Taurus energy, so stability. Okay, so you're gonna have more of a stable lifestyle coming towards you this month, but also enjoying a life of luxury, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus energy is all about like love and devotion, but also luxurious. Okay, you're gonna be eating good this month. So I don't know if you're planning on being on a health and wellness journey this month, or your energy is you just like, I want to indulge in everything that's good. Okay, you do have the progression energy, and this energy is all about like, you know, maybe you jump in timelines, you shifting for the most part. I'm seeing that things are going to be a little bit better for you. You're striving, you're gonna walk a new path, a different path, and it's gonna feel good. And you have the Taurus energy, so this energy is all about like exploration for the most part, and you have Virgo energy also. So what I'm picking up for you is you exploring things, you know, learning new philosophies, new culture, new languages. The Hermit card, I did see that. So that's like selfless service. That's you mastering things. For the most part, it also goes back to communication with the Mercury energy and third house Gemini energy. The progression is you pivoting, you switching, you realizing that time is of the essence with this clock that's right here on this card. And then you have the Taurus energy, and this energy is all about being slow and steady winning the race, but also being mindful and intentional about what you want. And the third house is communication between family, friends, or close people. It could be lovers. So this could definitely affect Taurus, Virgos, Gemini, and Sagittarius FF people. Okay. In numerology, you have 41 represents 5. So that's energy of like conflict and changes, addressing situation that's uncomfortable. The energy of 2, which is duality for the most part, is the energy of, you know, networking. It's the energy of mirroring. It's the energy of balancing. You have the energy of 10, which is like a restart, finally mastering, finally completing, being a breath of fresh air. And you have energy of 9, which is like feeling self-service. So I feel like you're going to focus more on yourself. You're going to communicate with the people who are around you, who are close to you, to get what you want. And you definitely will start exploring different cultures, okay? We're about to use my Imbody Tarot Deck for this side of your reading. And if you like the images on this card, it's available on my website at imbody.co. I will have it in the description box also. So let's see. How will this energy manifest in Pile 2's life, Spirit? How will this energy manifest in Pile 2's life? So we have the Five of Swords. Choosing your battles wisely. Looking at things from different perspectives. You know, not arguing, not lashing out. Some of y'all may go to anger management or may go to therapy to, like unweave the problems or the issues that's in your life. Finally getting clarity for the most part. A bunch of cards that popped up, but let's put them back in. One at a time, spirits. We have the Lovers card. I feel like this month for you is focused on romantic connections for the most part. It's focusing on how you interact with people, whether it's somebody from your past, whether it's somebody from your present, whether it's somebody's holding on to your energy, whether you choose to release them, whether you choose to go back to them. Either way, it's communication from somebody that's close to you. Low-key could be a lover. We're picking up the Gemini energy once again. What else is happening? Why is this happening? How is this manifesting in Pile 2's life? We have the Leo energy with the Strength card. So putting the focus on you, handling things with grace. For the most part, centering yourself around things that uplifts you. We have the Queen of Wands and the Five of Wands energy. Seven of Wands energy. The Seven of Wands energy is realizing that you are your own barrier. So you will use the things that's thrown against you to uplift you, to make you better. And the Queen of Wands energy is you just, knowing your worth and you using your energy to get what you want. Okay. What else? Why are these cards popping up? Three of Cups. You learning your community, learning who's there for you, learning who's not there for you, and people taking instead of giving. You receiving for the most part. And then we have the King of Wands energy. I low-key feel like this energy is all about you and how you receive attention, love. It feels more like a commitment, literally. The Ace of Cups and then the Empress card. Venus energy again. Some of y'all may get pregnant this month, or there may be like a pregnancy announcement from a family member or friends, or you may finally tell your partner that you want more, you desire more, you need more from them. For the most part, this energy feels like you're finally setting up for yourself and telling people what you want between the connection between them. So I love this for you. Okay, so what is it that you need to know for the month of March in order for this to happen? Pile 1. What do you need to know? The Eight of Pentacles. You don't have to overwork yourself. You don't have to stress yourself out too much. You can relax this month, actually. Things will happen naturally. That conversation that you're waiting for is coming towards you. We have the Ace of Swords once again. Incoming communication. What else is going on? The Death card. Maybe a breakup also. So maybe communication from somebody who you've broken up with. An ending, figuring out why things ended, why it needed to end, why things need to change, how to move on from something that was hurtful that you've been stuck in your mind about. What else is going on? What should they know? The King of Wands energy, not doing things out of spontaneousness, but being very, very intentional with your energy. And then let's get one more card, Spirit. And let's fix these cards also. Then the Four of Cups, being emotionally available. In order for you to get this love that you want and need and you deserve, at some point you have to feel like you deserve it, right? You may think you want or need a knight in shining armor, but if you're not putting out the energy, or if you're not articulating what you want from your people, then how can you receive it? A lot of people nowadays are not just, oh my gosh, these cards are still messed up, I'm so sorry. A lot of people nowadays are not just going to give you things just because, they think you deserve it. You have to literally tell people or teach people how to treat you, how to love you, how to care about you for the most part. And I feel like that's the part that you're not understanding. It's just like people want to give you greatness. People want to give you what you want, but they don't know. How can they give you something that they're not mindful of? And you're holding them accountable for not giving what you want. But is this a victim mindset? Is this a mindset where, you're expecting a lot, but you're letting yourself down because they don't know. They don't know. It's not that they don't care. So if you're looking for validation this month, whether or not people care about you, it may not come in the signs that you want it. You have to be more explicit about what you want in life, be more intentional. Speak about it, be about it. This, even though we have the journey energy right here, it's more so of like you just being more intentional with your time versus exploring what's to come, exploring the energy, right? Your biggest thing this month is learning how to communicate and how to communicate with people who you love and people who you care about and people who you want to have in your life. So it's up to you to get what you want. You're not going to get what you want until you start communicating. So communicating right, communicate effectively for you to get what you deserve. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Let me know if you expect some type of communication from a person. You want one, you don't care for one. You're just like whatever. Or you're really excited to receive one for the most part. Comment your pile, have a blue heart. Let me know what the energy is. Is this something that you want to happen for you? Okay. Until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. And in today's card reading, we are going to figure out your energy for the month of March. What you should know, any prediction, what you focus on. Overall, what's the vibe for you? So if you resonated with this moss agate crystal, then this reading is for you. So in order for us to figure out what the focus is for your energy for the month of March, we're going to use some astro cards for us to figure it out. And then I will pull tarot cards to figure out why we get this energy, okay? So let's see. What is the overall energy for pile number 3 for the month of March? What should their focus be on? What's to come for them? Any insight, spirit? So we have Neptune. Ooh. You're going to be a dreamer this month. The dreamer is going to dream. I love this for you. So many of y'all may start to have like spiritual downloads. For the most part, you guys may work on your eyes. You guys may start creating art, have major like creative projects happening. You become an author. You may decide to, you know, shift your energy when it comes to social media and how you will use social media. You may have new hobbies happening. I just see you having a new reality happening for you this month, okay? Then we had dignified. So you creating a castle for yourself. I actually want to read what this energy is from the book. We have debilitated. So, ooh. Interesting. Hold on, let's pull one more card. And then we have the moon card. So I feel like for you, this month is all about introspection and spiritual growth for the most part. How do you improve after a difficult time? How you develop. This energy is tapping into a lot of like Pisces energy. This energy is tapping into a little bit of Cancer energy. You may want to work with the moon cycle moving forward, but it feels like this is a lot of like past life energy, and it's a lot about like growing from hurt, growing from pain for the most part. But let's see what this energy is for dignified, okay? So it says a planet is the strongest when it is essentially or accidentally dignified in a sign or placement that aligns with nature and adds strength. For example, Mars is the most like Mars when it's in Scorpio or Aries, the 2 sign it rules, or in Capricorn, which is a strong sign of leadership. A dignified planet is like a soccer player who happens to be out in front and free in the exact right place to receive a pass. It says action. Your voice matters. Trust that you are what needed here in this moment. You are in your elements and at the right place at the right time, so you have the advantage. But all is up to you to make a choice and run with the ball. Dodge the obstacles and look for opportunities just like the beginning of an emerge. Have faith in yourself. You have what it takes even if you don't know it yet. It is up to you to tap into your potential and fund the resources within. Play to your strength, use your contracts, sing the song that best fits your voice. Do so with humble respect for the progress. This situation is strong enough for you to fulfill your potential without stepping on another person to get ahead. The wind is with you, but you will not do the work for you. I'm sorry. The wind is with you, but will not do the work for you. Take the lead, do your work, and bring your team along with you. It says challenges. It says it may be tempting to take over. Yes, it's time for you to shine, but bring everyone along with you rather than dominate them, or you may be left high and dry once the game is over. It says gift. For weeks, months, or lifetimes, you've been prepared for this moment. The muscles you have built in your body and soul and the understanding you have occurred are needed here at this time and place. It's literally feeling like the South Node energy, where it's just like past life things are reoccurring. And the Moss Magic energy is literally about like your roots and growing, you know. It's all about like you expanding, but expanding an environment where you feel most comfortable. So I feel like for you, March energy is all about, it feels like you're like a sleeper cell and you're finally being activated. But I feel like it's you using the energy around you to elevate for the most part. It's you thinking beyond the norm. It's you using what you have to get what you want. It's you establishing, you know, what your happiness is, what you choose in this lifetime. It's you literally finding your crown and not forgetting that other people wear crowns also, and you don't have to knock theirs off for you to get the things that you want and need in this lifetime or this month. But you can also fix your crown if you feel like it's crooked or it's not right. A perfect leader or a strong leader is one who developed the people behind him to become better than him. Okay, it's not just you saying I have all the power and leaving people all to the wayside. So let's figure out why is this important and why is this coming up for your energy. So we have the King of Pentacles. It will provide stability for you. That goes to masculine energy. I don't know if you feel like you need to make more money or you have big like goals and aspirations, but March month is all about you just really just like honing in on your greatness. It's really you realizing that you have the stability, and even if you didn't have the easiest road, your long-term vision is going to make you like grow and get what you want and need. Okay, the King of Pentacles energy is the energy of stability. It's the energy of being very calculated, being very mindful. Yes, you're leading, but you're leading through thought and precision for the most part. You're leading through like laying one brick at a time and realizing that every brick has a value, and you're going to put the value towards those bricks, but also not being very like uncomfortable. We have a second king, the King of Swords. This energy is all about being very thoughtful, right? When we see two kings, it means you're going to dominate something. So this month is all about you dominating an industry. So whatever industry that you're in, you're going to dominate. So if you've been sitting around waiting to get something to come your way, it's actually going to finally come for you. Things working out for you for the most part. The King of Swords energy is the energy of like thoughtfulness. It's energy of intellect. So use your words. Learn how to use communication and get what you want. Okay. But here's the thing. You can't self-sabotage when you feel like things are not working out for you. Because that's what the Eight of Swords is. The Eight of Swords is all about self-sabotage. And it's crazy because we have discomfort with self-sabotage, right? We have the strength is with your mind, and then we have the vision is with the King of Pentacles. So long-term vision, guess what you want? Use your mind to, you know, elevate yourself for the most part. What else is going on? The Devil card. You're gonna have to let go of some certain lifestyle, you know, so unhealthy lifestyle, but also use the occult to get what you want. Following the cycle of the moon, or looking at astrology to help you determine what's the best time to do things or what you should be doing. Using the occult studies to get what you want. What else is going on? Why is this important for pile number 3, Spirit? You have the Wheel of Fortune. Nothing is by coincidence. Everything is fated. You chose this lifestyle, so it's going to happen. So it's just for you. Your biggest thing is you're going to reach the finish line. It's just it's going to be in the way that you really, really expect it. And because you're not expecting certain things to happen a certain way, you are going to get like discomfort. You know, this is like a foreshadow for you that you're going to be in this element of you may need to rebuild, because we have the the Fool card and the Tower card. The Fool card is the energy of journeys, right? Whether you're prepared or not, you're gonna go on this energy, this journey. And for me, the Tower card is all about like what's in your control, what's outside your control. Upright is upside your control. If it's in reverse, it's inside your control. So how can you use your control or your journey to get what you want? You have the power. So don't use this power recklessly. Okay, the month for you from March is all about power. Okay, why is this happening for pile number 3? The Hangman. You change your perspective. It's literally about your mind, man. Studying neuroplasticity to see how the mind works and how you're speaking to yourself. You can't be the biggest and the best person if you don't think it, if you don't see, if you don't create the reality for it. How will this manifest in pile 3's life? The Magician card. There goes another mind card, another communication card. You being a creator, you getting what you want. You being a generator. The 3 of Pentacles, you creating the perfect team. The Ace of Pentacles, new money, new opportunities happening for you. The Emperor card, having your own business or having a business structure, being a leader of some sort. And then we have the Sun card and 8 of Pentacles, realizing that you don't have to master something to get what you want. Because the 8 of Pentacles energy is the energy of like, you know, mastering, working so hard that you know how to do things with your eyes closed, your hands tied behind your back, with your mouth closed also. And the Sun card is how you react after a temporary disappointment. The sun will always shine, you know, in darkness there's light. Okay, so for the energy for this reading for March, it's heavily influenced by Leo, Aries, Gemini, Capricorn for the most part. And then in between we have the earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then we have the air elements, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Aquarius. A little bit of Pisces is there too. Okay, so that's all that I have for you, pile number 3. If this reading resonates, please do let me know in the comment section. Leave a green heart or tell me that you're ready to claim this energy. Or what's your story for this month? What do you want to manifest? Let's create that foundation for you right here, right now in the comment section. Definitely share with a family friend or somebody who you care about to see what they think of the reading. And until next time, remember who loves you. Bye.